The old Royale High Lobbies game has apparently been shut down to everybody and nobody knows what's going on right now. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about that. Alright, hi, TT here, and today we are going to be talking about the old Royale High Lobbies game shutting down under very confusing circumstances, and I'm just gonna give my opinions on it. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials. They will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let me get into the video now. So if you guys are not familiar with the old Royale High Lobbies, it is exactly what it sounds like. The old Royale High Lobbies basically has a compilation of a bunch of old Royale High locations in the game that you can no longer access. A good example of this is, for example, Autumn Town. I would have played that for you guys a couple of days ago. I'll put that video on the screen right now just in case you guys want to go see it. It's a very funny video. Even places like the Campus 2 winter update, like I remember that they had that in there as well. Even like the Valentine's Day update, they have the old Davinia update. They had all of that inside of the old Royale High Lobbies. And a lot of people on Twitter were starting to realize that the old Royale High Lobbies had a new profile picture and the game was completely closed to everybody. Here's what it looks like on the screen right now. The profile picture for the old Royale High Lobby says, "See you in another life." So it really makes you think, like, what? Did somebody die? Like, what's going on here? And then you go into the description of the game and it says, "No, old Royale High Lobbies did not get copyrighted. We will address everything on our socials and one last time in our Discord server." It's time you realize that the Royale High community is toxic and there will always be people who try to take you down or hurt you. Do not let these people get to you. Old Royale High Lobbies will hopefully be back better than ever, not promised. This is a non-profit fan game inspired by Royale High, featuring content from 2017 to 2019. We are not affiliated with Colmabub or the Royale High team. All rights belong to them and we will remove the game if requested. So based off of that description, it really seems like a lot of things went down behind the scenes in terms of the game. Like, there was nothing specifically wrong with the game, but something happened to have caused it to shut down. Now, the information that I am going to tell you guys is very much unconfirmed, very much speculation, and is quite messy. It's very messy and nothing is really confirmed on either side of what's going on. Everything's just kind of unfolding and unraveling. So apparently the game was shut down because allegedly the game was exploited, and allegedly it was shared in a bunch of different Discord public chats, and also allegedly the creator of the game, which I believe it's called Moonlight or something along the lines of that, did allegedly some really bad things. Here's the statement that the alleged exploiter would have said in this Discord server, which apparently nobody can find because I don't know what the Discord server is, but I'm not in the mood for stalking any Discord server specifically. Like, it's okay, I'm alright outside of here, but this is what they said. This is what they had to say about the creator of the Royale High Lobbies and all of the things that they would have allegedly done. But if I'm going to be completely honest, I always like to disassociate myself with the creator of a game, because when you boot up a game, you're not solely thinking about the person that is, developing the game, right? You're solely focusing on the game itself. You're focusing on what's in front of you because you want to enjoy the game and you want to have fun. And I know this game has had a lot of, oh, this game would have taken Royale High assets from Royale High and stuff. Those type of accusations being thrown around, and you know what? It could be true, it could be false, who knows? We don't know, but it could be. And it also couldn't be. No matter who is right and who is wrong, I know that there is a bunch of people that played the Royale High Lobbies that ultimately do not care if it was or not, because the Royale High Lobbies was a place where a lot of players, a lot of Royale High players, whether they quit, whether they didn't quit, to just join inside of the game and go through that nostalgia that they would have when they were playing the game when they were younger. Because a lot of people in the Royale High community would have to say that the previous years of Royale High were the golden years of Royale High. And since the Royale High Lobbies would have specifically focused on Royale High updates that would have released between the 2017 era and the 2019 era of Royale High, a lot of people would love to say that between these two eras were the Royale High's best years of Royale High, like the peak of Royale High, a lot of people would like to say. And of course, that's debatable across all Royale High players that have played the game before. In my opinion, since I haven't really been in the community for that long, like only 3 years, I'd say one of the best updates that would have came to the game was Royale High Campus 3. But then again, that's all debatable. I'm not going to go into the whole situation because it's a very messy situation, and the person that I actually got most of its information from is called Paul. I'll put their channel and the video on the screen right now. It's a very informative video, and I can tell that she couldn't understand all what was going on in the situation as well, and that's because it was still unraveling and stuff. And I don't know, just the situation was just really hard to follow. There was both name calling on both sides, the exploiter's side and then the creator's side. And know that the creator made some sort of Google document. Like, you will get more information from Paul once you watch her video and once you hear what she has to say in the entire thing, because she focuses more on the drama of the situation. I want to focus more on the game itself and the people who genuinely really loved Royale High before, you know, they started to like go downhill and the doors and stuff. I just really wanted to focus on that in today's video, and I just wanted to share how sad I truly feel about the game just not being up, because if you even go on Royale, you can see that a lot of the updates inside of the game are stuff that are already inside of the game. Like, for example, the oldest realms inside of the Royale site, when you go onto the Royale site to see all of the realms there, the oldest realms that you will see is the Campus 3 realms, which was from like 2 years ago. You won't even see the 2017 and the 2018 and the 2019 updates anymore, because those simply don't exist anymore. They won't ever bring those back, or we won't know if they will bring them back. They just want to improve themselves and make things new and stuff. We don't know what will come for the future of Royale High, but all we know is that Royale High Lobbies as a game is like officially shut down. We don't know if it will ever come back up, but for anybody that would have played Royale High between 2017 and 2019, this would have been your go-to game to just go to and experience an update that you truly missed. And to me, it's kind of primitive. When I was playing the Autumn Town 2017 update, I was like, there's not that much in it, but I know a lot of people would have loved this back in 2017, so I really can't say much here. So my heart really goes out to a lot of those people that really came to this game as like a safe haven, because I know a lot of people, like a lot of OG players specifically, do not like the new Royale High right now and the direction it's taking. Yes, sure, the Royale High Valks account is being more active, and they are trying to be more active in terms of what they are saying to the community and in terms of helping the community and stuff like that. Like, they've been killing it. They've been doing such a good job, and I won't take that away from them. I won't take that W away from them. It's such a good thing that they're finally doing this. But to a lot of people, this is the bare minimum. We should have been having this communication between the Royale High developers, the creator, even the Royale High Valks account for a long time. We should have been having this communication for a long time now, and I understand why a lot of people would just want to take a portal to go back to the older Royale High updates, because things were simpler then, things weren't convoluted then, the Royale High community was more accepting then, it wasn't as toxic as it was before. So truly, I am really sad that this game is gone, because I did have a couple of video ideas I wanted to do with it, and there were genuinely a couple realms that I didn't go to because I wanted to save my reaction for it to record and show you guys, because I know a lot of you guys may not have the time to join this game, so I wanted to show you guys this game. And now it's just completely gone. It's shut down. Like, see you in another life. What does that mean? I do have some videos planned for Glitterfrost in terms of going into older realms, but in reality, I really don't know if this game is gonna come back. I really hope it does. And I hope the situation that's going on behind the scenes and in the Discord server and the exploiters and the creator and stuff, I just hope everything gets sorted out, because genuinely, when you talk to me and the whole drama and stuff, I don't really indulge in that type of stuff. I'll make a video on it, but I won't really touch on it that much. I always redirect you to another person because they explain it better, and quite frankly, they care about it more than I do. But that's really my 2 cents on the situation. Alright, so yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys have anything to add, please put it down in the comments. And yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.